Yo, Marcus,
What's up, man?
man, we a half an hour in, man. We already a half an hour in. It's all good. You know how the executive talk and stuff go. They've been waiting on the show. World Class Wednesdays coming to you on your ones and twos. I'm in a whole different location. I see you on the joint. You back there. I see that sign back there on the back looking real spiffy. I'm glad you changed. Oh, never mind. I thought you took that Dallas Cowboys shit down and you got the alphabets joint up there. I thought you took the Dallas
We
Cowboys and
do
joint and moved it. You ain't
we do
moved it?
no. This look that don't
Ah,
move, man. That don't move. You
ah,
got to show some more respect to the best offense in the game. You got to show
all right.
some
We're
more
gonna talk
respect
about
to this.
all that. We're gonna talk about the best offense in the game in a minute. At least you claim it's the best offense in the game. I don't know if it's the best offense in the game. We're gonna have to debate that coming up real shortly. Y'all already know what it is, man. World Class Wednesdays, where we give it up real smooth, real cool. Best sports talk. Let's get it, man. Let's get this shit rocking. Let's go. Yo, yo. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, sports world? Y'all already know what it is. It's evening. Wednesday evening, 5:30, early, hitting this thing off right. World Class Wednesdays. Y'all already know who I am. I'm Andre the Torch Robinson. Of course, I got my man right here. Of course, always either if he ain't on my nerves about sports or some other shit, we always talking that real ish. And it's my guy, Marcus the Alphabet, Mr. Friday Night Lights himself, Mr. Coffee Talk himself, Mr. I dib and dab and a little bit of everything. Look at my dad out there in Texas, my man in El Paso right now, cooking it up, being the best thing around. Salute to you, my guy. What's good?
What's good, family? How you doing, man?
Man, you already know, man.
Good to be
Best
back
time
here
on
with
Wednesday.
you, man. Good to be back here with you, man. But man, you all bundled up over. Is it cold over there? I know you over there in New York. Is it cold? You got the
Man, it's
jacket on and everything. You about to break
man,
out a scarf or what? What's up?
man, it's raining heavy. It's raining heavy out here. Raining heavy out here. I gotta bring out the heavy artillery when the rain come. When the rain come
Okay.
around October time, you better hope and pray. I'm not gonna bring it up. Let's not knock on wood. We don't want to see no white flakes no
Not yet.
time
Not
soon.
yet.
We ain't trying to see
Not
no
yet.
white flakes.
Only white flakes we want to see is a little dandruff. That's about it, man. A little dandruff. That's okay. Get you some head and shoulders, man. I'll you a hoodie anyways, man. I'm cooking up something, man. I'm gonna send you a hoodie your way, man.
Man, please do. I'm gonna need that thing. I'm gonna need that thing definitely coming up. You know what time of the season it is. Dwayne, what's good? I see you, my guy. What's good? What's good on YouTube? By the way, we are on YouTube. By the way, we are on Facebook. By the way, we're gonna continue to rock this thing on TikTok too. Because you know, sports talk is at its finest right now. Me and my guy Marcus the Alphabets, and you know what we do, man. If you have not been tuning in, you need to tune in. Every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. We're doing the early version today because I will be at KeyBank Center, you know, covering those Buffalo Sabres who done won 2 straight games now after losing 3. They done won 2 straight. They got Detroit tonight. Will they be able to beat the 3-1 third tonight? We'll see. Now, with that being said, we also got other stuff to talk about. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of fun facts to talk about. And, of course, we're going to get to the debate topics, too. Marcus the Alphabets always starting some mess. He did it before the show even started. I told you, it's at least one time a show where he want to start something, but this time he did it before the show started, talking about number 1 offenses. We'll get into that shortly. But nevertheless, for those who watch more than just the NFL, I said we're gonna do a little something. The NBA is back. For you guys who don't know, the NBA is definitely back. Yesterday, they had 2 games. One game was NBA champion OKC.
I think you're breaking up over there, man. I think you're breaking up over there.
It went to double overtime.
What's going on, everybody? I don't know what's up, man. He's kind of freezing up over there, but we're talking a little bit of basketball.
120. Yep, we did a little bit. 125, 124 in double overtime. The OKC Thunder beat what is the tallest starting 5 in the NBA. The Houston Rockets have the tallest starting 5. I mean, there's nobody on that starting 5 that's under 6'9", 6'10".
6'7". 6'7". That's the starting point guard 6'7", man. 6'7".
Oh yeah, 6'7". Yep, 6'7". You know, they got 6'10" Kevin Durant, Steven Adams, and all those other guys that's on that team. It looked like Houston was gonna handle business, but of course, you know, OKC is resilient. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. The MVP from last year showed up in a big way on opening night at home. So the NBA looks like it's going to be very interesting. The Golden State Warriors. We was talking about Warriors before the show started. The Golden State Warriors, 119. LA Lakers without LeBron James in uniform to start the season. 119-109. The final. This newly found Golden State Warriors top 5 has now included, or front court has included, Al Horford into the mix. You know Al Horford from Boston, right, Marcus? From the Boston.
No doubt
has went to Golden State, and now they got a new little front 5. They got Jimmy Butler over there, Draymond Green over there. They got Al Horford over there, Stephen Curry over there. Seth Curry was on the team and then got cut by the team before the season started. I would have liked to see the Curry boys, you know, play together, but nevertheless, it didn't happen. It was for a hot 2 seconds. And of course, game 1, Golden State doing what they do to LeBron always. You know, Golden State been beating LeBron for the longest of time, you know, for the longest time. Whoa. Y'all remember that song? Yeah, they've been beating them for the longest time.
Man, back to that OKC and Houston game, man. What an entertaining game. Double overtime to start off the season. And the guy who got my attention that game, the player that got my attention in this game was the Sengun. Is that his name? Goodness gracious, man.
Oh, yeah, Sengun from Houston. Yes.
From Turkey, man. Coming over from Turkey. I think they say he's like the first one to put up those type of stats since Hedo Turkoglu. But I mean, the guy just in a lot of these foreign players, man, they're just you talk about fundamentals, man, just dribbling, shooting, defending, and they're all long. When I watched him play, I saw Hedo Turkoglu, I saw Peja Stojakovic, I saw, players like that, that, long guys that could shoot, could handle the rock. And I think he led them in scoring last night. He had close to 40 last night. So just exciting night of basketball, considering it's opening night, and to put out a show like that, on opening night was pretty entertaining. I sat down and I was like, damn, they were like, okay, overtime, it was tied after regulation, overtime, double overtime. And I mean, it was a close game, back and forth seesaw match. And that's what the fans, they look for, high scoring, high flying. And like you said, a guy like SGA, just a cool cat. His calm demeanor, just very unassuming, not your typical superstar. He is a superstar. He's very unassuming, not very braggadocious, gave a lot of props to his teammates or whatever. So he kind of impressed me last night. But the guy for me who stole the show, even in a losing effort, was Şengün. He put on a show last night, 3-point bomber. And rebounds, I think he had like 11 rebounds last night. Just a very entertaining game.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Speaking of entertaining, we're going to move on from the NBA and we're going to get on to the MLB. Of course, it's October, y'all. It's October season. Y'all know with the MLB, them bats moving, you know what time of season it is? It's World Series season, in which we got two teams finally, the final two. I am very excited about this matchup. On one side, you got the last year winner in the LA Dodgers, of course, the juggernaut that is.
Congratulations,
Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, Ohtani. Yeah, your cousin Mookie Betts. Mookie.
You know what his real first name is, right?
Mm-mm. Tell us.
No, Marcus Betts.
Oh, really? Interesting.
With a K. Marcus Betts.
Marcus Betts out there hitting home runs, huh?
The other Marcus Betts. I'm older than him, so the other Marcus Betts. But he go by Mookie, but Marcus Betts, man. That's his name, man. So just, by the way, great name, by the way. Shout out to Marcus Heron. I see you up in there. Deborah Beatty. I see y'all up in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got the juggernaut that is the LA Dodgers, of course. Shohei pitched almost seven scoreless innings, hit 3 home runs in a single game, pitching and batting at the same time. And then you got jokers like Rob Parker talking about that's not impressive. Sir, shut up. I'm sorry. Start calling y'all out. Shut up. Please just shut up, Rob Parker. Park your mouth. Yeah, being a buffoon, park your mouth. Yeah. Go ahead. Put a muzzle on that joint. That is probably one of the single-handed most impressive performances in playoff history ever. And that includes Babe Ruth and everybody else that's been in the league. So
for sure. He's a Torch, do me a favor and move your camera up a little bit. I'm getting like half of your hat. There you go.
You got me?
I got
you. Oh, never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna do that because that's my man, Kevin Durant. I'm not gonna joke on Kevin Durant. Ooh. So
does he have like a public relations stylist type person? That dude.
Here we go. I shouldn't even have said that.
You talk about a person who don't give a damn about their appearance. Look, I know that he's rich. He's probably worth $100 million. Bro, get a haircut, bro. Put some lotion. Ashy. You won't. Your beard's all BB. You got a bald spot. I mean, at least LeBron sometimes try to get some ink on there and kind of edge it up or whatever. Kevin Durant, he gives zero damns about appearance, bro. None. That dude is basketball 24/7, man. No lotion, no brush, there's nothing, man. But hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
All right. Now, with that being said, moving right along, on the other side, we have the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't know how many folks know that the Toronto Blue Jays farm team is right here in Buffalo. The guys that are on the Toronto Blue Jays played for the Buffalo Bisons. Bo Bichette. You got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who was the ALS MVP, played right here. I interviewed him right here. Bo Bichette, I've interviewed right here in the 716. When they had that whole thing going on in Canada, they played right here in my city. So the Toronto Blue Jays, shout out to you. Congratulations for making it for the first time in 30 years. We haven't seen you since you played the Atlanta Braves 30 years ago. Shout out to you. And I'm going to be honest, for all those who think that this is a Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing, Toronto, LA, get it? We may see something a little different. We know Kendrick won in that, obviously. But we may see something a little different in this World Series. This World Series is giving me Florida Marlins versus the New York Yankees almost 15, 20 years ago. If y'all remember that. Y'all remember the Florida Marlins? When they beat the New York Yankees, they played the small ball game, and the Toronto Blue Jays, they know how to do a couple things very well. They're the best in run support. They're the best in hitting. They're the best at putting the ball in play. Their defense, elite defense, by the way, elite. If you want to be the juggernaut, you got to be able to swing the bat and play defense, and they can do both. They can do both. And it's a good thing that I, myself, got to see these guys up close and in person before they went to Toronto. These are all kids who went and played for the Buffalo Bison's AA farm teams. So, you know who I'm picking in this, right? You know who I'm picking in this series, right? I think you know. The underdog, of course, looks good in this one. Sometimes it's good to take the underdog. The obvious is that, everybody has Los Angeles winning this thing. And, Ice Cube might show up again. Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster. He might show up again. But I don't think it's going to be that type of energy against this team. Now, we had the Yankees, and he had that type of energy. But I don't know if it's going to be the same energy. And they got a lot of energy, no pun intended. No Drake songs, by the way. Got a lot of energy, though. I got the Blue Jays winning in 7, man. I ain't going to hold you. This is going to be a hell of a series.
When's it start? Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow. I actually have the schedule. I think it's in the Rise Up Family Sports Network. By the way, just so to let y'all know, if you're new to the show, go subscribe to the Rise Up Family Sports Network and go subscribe to the Alphabets Football Talk Show pages and network. You get sports news all day long. If you don't want to watch something on TV, you can get it right from your social media. All day long. It generates all day long. It starts October 24th, by the way, which is 2 days from today. It's Friday night. It will be game 1 in Toronto. They actually moved the Toronto Buffalo Sabres game up because of the Blue Jays game 1 coming up on the 24th, obviously this Friday coming up. So that's gonna be another good thing. Now, college football has been pretty good. The next show we will have our top 25. Marcus is from Texas, so I gotta throw some college football in there. Where is Texas ranked right now? Matter of fact, y'all can answer that. Put that in the comment section if you know where the Texas Longhorns is ranked in the top 25 right now. Put it in the comment section. All right. Now, with that being said, let's get to it. I feel like we done touched some things. We touched baseball. We touched hockey. We touched college football a little bit. College basketball and all that's coming up very shortly too. But we got to get to these NFL topics. First and foremost, right off the jump, I do want to, talk about these scores from week 7, Marcus. I do want to go over these scores from week 7, Marcus. I want to highlight these scores. By the way, let me ask you this question while we doing that. What game impressed you most for week 7? And we're going.
For me, most definitely was the Bengals Steelers game. Joe Flacco coming out there and just impressive. Like, I did not see that coming. I didn't see that coming. The Bengals, we had them dead in the water. It was looking very bad for them. You know, they were talking about moving on to next year. It's a lost season, and for them to come out there and beat the Steelers, Joe Flacco moved from the Browns to the Bengals, which was idiotic. You never trade within the division, and to go out there and to beat them like that. Ja'Marr Chase put on a show. He put a show on. Ja'Marr Chase, I said this on Coffee Talk, I'll say it here. Ja'Marr Chase is the best wide receiver in football. And look, I did Coffee Talk on this. I like Jettas. I like Puka Nacua. I like, a few CeeDee Lamb. He's my guy. But what Ja'Marr Chase can do, his ability, his game-breaking ability, when he gets the ball in his hand to take it put his foot in the ground and take it to the house is incredible. So the Bengals, and the Steelers are still in first place. I thought maybe after Joe Burrow left, I thought that the Bengals season was over, and it's not. They got a little bit of life, a little bit of fight over there. His tag team partner, T. Higgins, he had a good game. Chase Brown, he had a good game. And the defense, played well. And Aaron Rodgers, look, they called this the Icy Hot Bowl, Torch. And to see these two guys, 40 and 41 years old, the two oldest quarterbacks in the league, starting quarterbacks in the league, still out there making plays and doing things. You were very vocal. I got to give you props on this. You were talking about the disrespect to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, last year, a lot of people were looking down, including myself, didn't have a very impressive. He still had I think he was like 28-6, 28-8, 28-10, something like that. He still had 28 touchdowns last year. And a lot of people, because we've seen Aaron Rodgers be so dominant over years, Torch, a down year for him is another person's season best season ever. And this is Aaron Rodgers. That's like his worst season. So I just thought what those two did and the show that they put on was incredible. Jaylen Warren had a great game. Pat Freiermuth had a great game, but the star of the show was Joe Flacco. Just an outstanding performance, and Ja'Marr Chase.
I don't have a whole lot of nice things to say about that game whatsoever. Not a whole lot of nice stuff to say. It was a good game, but once again, I will say this. There is no accountability for these refs. And I'm going to be very honest with you. It's time to start checking some accounts. I need some accounts audited. Marcus the Alphabets. I did a little digging. Okay. I did a little digging, sir. Do you know how many teams in their respective divisions this year so far have beat the team with the better record in their division? Do you know what I mean by that?
No. Who's the underdog wins the game?
I'll give you a perfect example. Ready?
Okay.
The New York Giants beat the Philadelphia Eagles 34-17. You thought that was a one-off, huh? Really?
Okay.
You thought it was a one-off? Okay. Well, Carolina beat Atlanta 30-0. Atlanta had the better record at the time than Carolina. The New England Patriots beat the Buffalo Bills. Guess who had the better record at the time? The Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills. There's about 6 to 7 examples already this season of that happening. I probably can go down in every division damn near and pick one. To me personally, that to me is pattern. That's not a coincidence. That's not a spoiler alert. That's a spoiler. And that to me means agenda. When I see pattern, I see agenda. Sometimes to the point now, these refs have been so bad that you can't even blame me for thinking that the parity in the league is prescribed at this point. When I look at these games and I'm like, perfect example, Cincinnati in Pittsburgh. When I see Jaylen Warren score that touchdown and they called that holding call on that play and Pittsburgh was about to go up 14-0, I said, yeah, here we go. Refs got to get involved and start dictating the game. There wasn't no holding on that. It was so bad they tried to show it and then cut it off. They literally tried to show the hold and cut it off. I'm like, oh, whoa. Don't cut that off. That's where holding was? I mean, they say that holding happens on every play and that the refs just dictate when they call it. Well, I want to dictate what's in your pockets. I want to dictate what's in your pockets. We got to audit this thing. How many of them damn refs got a nephew, niece, uncle, cousin, brother, sister betting on these damn games? Yeah, you know what? Everybody think Pittsburgh going to win. Put your money on Cincinnati. We're going to get 6 figures out of this bet. Listen, no pun intended, Mr. Betts. But I think there's a lot more bets going on besides Marcus the Alphabets and Mookie Betts, okay? Let's be clear on that, all right? So you don't believe in any given Sunday? I believe in any given Sunday when it's not a pattern and it's blatant now. This is like 7-8 games. We 7-8 weeks in, and I done seen this happen to 7-8 teams in different prospective conferences. Don't believe me about parity? Well, hey, let's go look at the NFL records right now, which is going to start our debate. See how I just segue right into that first debate topic of the night? Sir, we're going to get into this right now. You know what? I was about to show y'all the NFL leading passing touchdowns through week 7. By the way, Aaron Rodgers is tied for 3rd in the league. For those who wanted to disrespect my man Aaron Rodgers, he has just as many touchdown passes as Patrick Mahomes and Jared Goff, by the way. There's only 2 quarterbacks over him. Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford being number 1. Dak is number 2 with 16. Matthew has 17. Now, getting to this. You're not about to get me to believe that this isn't prescribed parity. Look at these records. Look at these damn records. Come here. Come on, let me gun you. Let me gun you down now. All right? Look at these damn records. Come on, along. Here's the AFC and NFC records. So you don't think a trash team could beat a stout team? They call those trap games. Too much damn trapping. It's a whole hell of a lot of trapping this season. A lot of damn trapping.
I watched Appalachian State.
They moving bricks on the street right now. All that damn trapping right now. In
sports, we have upsets. It happens. That's why we watch sports.
Look at these records.
But Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. Appalachian State beat Michigan. Okay, it happens. George Foreman beat Michael Moore. It happens.
Marcus the alphabet. Marcus Betts. That's cute. That's cute that you said Appalachian State and Michigan. The NCAA has over 160 plus teams in it. I can believe the NCAA a little bit more, even though we know the NCAA is crooked too. I could believe that a little bit more, but this year just doesn't seem the same.
Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas.
This is just me. Okay. I get you. The underdog can win sometimes, but this is a sir. Look at these AFC records: 5-2, 4-2. Pittsburgh 4-2. Cincinnati 4-3.
3-4.
The Colts 6-1. Jacksonville 4-3. Denver 5-2. 4-3. 4-3. Marcus.
If I would have told you at the beginning of the year that Baltimore was going to be 1-6, would you have believed me? Yes or no?
Marcus, you want to know something that's so funny about that?
What's that?
They still think the Ravens is winning the division.
Because of injuries. They're looking at, okay, when you get back Lamar, we had 2 weeks ago, before, or maybe it was 3 weeks ago when before Joe Flacco got there, and they had Jake Browning out there, the Bengals. We were like wondering if the Bengals would win another game this season, right? Jake Browning looked terrible. He looked absolutely terrible. They make the trade. They go get Joe Flacco. They beat the Steelers, and now that's the way it's even flow. It's crazy. If I would have told you that
even flow.
It's even flow, man. It happens.
This ain't hustle and flow, man. This more like hustle and flow, man. This ain't even flow. This is hustle and flow, man.
We see upsets in sports. We see upsets in sports. It happens like all the time, and not just in football. We saw it one time. We seen 8 seeds beat 1 seeds in basketball. We seen Cinderella teams, the Davidsons, the Gonzagas, go out there and beat Dukes and North Carolinas. Bro, that's sports. That's what we watch. We watch for the pageantry. We watch for the drama. We watch for the suspense. If it were preordained, and it was like, okay, this is going to be the outcome, we would not watch sports. We watch. You just said that.
Well, you can't fully prove it anyway, so it don't even.
I'm just saying though. You just said the Dodgers are the defending champs, right, in baseball, and you just went against their opponent this year, against my cousin, by the way. You just went against them. Why? I'm just saying though. Why are you going against them when everything in you says that the Dodgers
I'm going against them. I'm going against them. Hold on now. I'm not going against them because I'm on a whole new world type of situation. I'm just singing Disney movie themes and stuff, wishing upon a star and all that. No, sir. The reason why I said it, I gave premise. I told you, Toronto, best batting team in the league, best on base percentage, best defense in the game right now, best defense in the game.
Dodgers,
they have elite pitching.
Dodgers defending
the Dodgers are
you gonna go against the champs?
The defending, they the champs. I'm going against the champs.
Okay,
are you saying refs are fixing games for betting and for money under the table? What I'm saying is it's time to do some auditing. That's what I'm saying. It's time for some investigation. It's time for some action. Time for some action. That's what I'm saying. I'm not, listen, you're not going to get me to say yay or nay. But what I will say is, y'all might want to do some auditing. Y'all might want to audit some accounts. Y'all might want to audit some accounts. I've been watching old games I've never seen before the NFL season started this year, and I saw the Colts in 1997 upset 2 teams with better records than them, the Steelers and Chiefs.
It happens.
Yeah, in the playoffs, one team. That's one team beating 2 other teams because you thought that they couldn't handle business, and the Colts did in 97. That's cool. I'm talking about the entire league as a whole. I'm seeing
because of parity. We've seen. Look,
say it again. Because of who? Because of who?
Because of parity. 2007
prescription.
Giants.
Prescription. Say prescription. You're saying the wrong P word. You saying parity, and I need you to say prescription. I need you to sell this thing. No. I need you to sell this. See, I say prescription, you think sell. Let's sell.
It's
I'm just messing with y'all.
Even the bad teams that we say like, if I would have there every year we see a Cinderella team. If I would have told you that Daniel Jones would go to the Indianapolis Colts, do you know who the number 1 seed is in the AFC right now? Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts. If I would have told you at the beginning of the season, you would have laughed in my face. You would have laughed in my face. You would have been like, what the hell? What the hell are you doing? So look, we watch sports for the simple fact that it's for the suspense, for the drama, for the for it not being predictable. If it's predictable, then why the hell even watch? So maybe I'm just.
Hey, Marcus, I'm glad you're using a whole lot of P words, and I'm glad you're using a whole lot of P words in your diatribe. Your confessions, your confessionaries right now. You're using a whole lot of P words. Predictable, prediction. Yeah, I peep game. I see what game. They got apps for that, Marcus. Words with friends. They got apps for that. Sir, all I'm saying is just audit their pockets. That's all I'm saying. We can't trust. I don't trust them. When you make bad play, and here's something else. What is that? Not provision, not provisionary. When I could see it before it happened.
Okay.
Go ahead. So when I was watching that Steelers Bengals game, the first thing that came out of my mouth after that call?
What's that?
I said, oh shit. I said the Bengals might win this game. Because here come the refs now dictating the game. It's about to be 2 touchdowns ahead. Here they come with these damn flags, trying to keep the game close. And I'm like, here we go. Sure enough, what happened? What happened, baby?
Did you have the same feeling? Did you have the same feeling when the Baltimore Ravens were running up and down the field on the Buffalo Bills, and Derrick Henry would fumble the ball and cost them the game? Did you see that coming?
Yes. Yeah, hell yeah. You want to know why? You want to know what's so funny? Shout out to my family, by the way. Shout out to Jaffer first. Shout out to Autumn. Shout out to Diane Hayes. Shout out to everybody that was out there that was at the game, watching the game, the whole 9 yards. Yes, we did. I'm going to be honest with you.
Derrick Henry, who never fumbles. Derrick Henry never fumbles.
I'm trying to tell you the story. I'm trying to give you the story. Exclusive story. I could call my niece. Autumn was like, yo, the Bills gonna still win this game. I know they gonna win. Somehow they gonna win this game. They still gonna win after they was down, 40-25? Well, like, still and all. You know what? By the time they got home, Autumn was like, don't you ever disrespect my Bills, yada, yada, yada. Because she just knew that they were gonna win.
Well, you know who didn't know? You know who didn't know? You want to know who didn't know? Half of the Bills fans there at the stadium that left early in the third quarter. They didn't know. They didn't believe. They didn't believe. They was taking their asses home. Leaving.
Oh yes, sir.
Josh Allen even checked them at the end of it. He even checked them at the end of it, just like Bo Nix did to the Broncos fan this past weekend when they thought that they were done from the Giants. So yeah, people always say that hindsight's always 20/20. Oh yeah, I had faith all along.
Absolutely. But I just feel like there's some games where I could just see it. And I've done this so many times though, Marcus. This is why I just don't. I'm like, yo, I see it. I'm like, yo, they about to lose. Right off. I'm like, yo, here it comes. They about to lose. And you know what team I see it the most from? Here's the confession. And I don't even want to usher this thing to y'all. I don't want to usher this to you. The Green Bay Packers. I see it all the time. I saw it last year. First play of the game, I said, yep, the Packers losing today. I said, yep, the Packers gonna lose today. Soon as the kickoff and they hit them and they got away with the illegal hit, the fumble. I'm like, yep, they about to lose today. I see what's happening already. For that reason is why, listen, all I'm saying is, let's audit some of them pockets. I gotta tap some of them pockets. I need to see what the hell going on. Where them slips at? Where them slips?
Start checking some accounts.
I need to check some of them accounts. See some of them slips. Where this offshore money going to? Y'all ain't slick. Y'all is not slick. Now, Dwayne, you said if that's true, then you want to put some Oreo cookies on Marcus Mariota beating Patrick Mahomes coming this. Now, that's real cute. That's real cute. I didn't say that it was every game. Now, there's some things. Hold on. There's some things that Jesus not even gonna fix, and that's one of them. Marcus Mariota is not beating the Kansas City Chiefs at all. No, I'm not even. No, hell no. But you know what? I would get you some Oreo cookies for free. You ain't even gotta do all that. I'll get you some Oreo cookies. You want me to send you some Oreo cookies? Fine by me, sir. You ain't even gotta do that. You gotta come up with something better than that.
How about this? You believe you believe Justin Fields is going to get a win for the Jets? Justin Fields, who's about to get benched. You want to make a bet that Mike McDaniels don't get fired and Tua don't get fired where they keep losing games, getting destroyed?
Miami said they're not doing nothing. Listen. There's conversation right now. Miami said they're not doing nothing for the whole season. Tua, none of them. In Jets land, they said they're not doing nothing. Justin Fields is benched. And Aaron Glenn, they talking about let Aaron Glenn play out the season and then fire him. Well, I find that to be kind of funny. Damn, you gonna fire him off one season? You see what I'm saying? See, this is the stuff I'll be talking. Don't get me started about the short leash that Black coaches and Black players have. Don't get me started. I don't want to start this now. All right. It's World Class Wednesdays. Marcus, you do this once a show. You think you're slick. You're trying to go into a whole different conversation. I'm going to have a whole different diatribe and a whole different conversation if you keep doing that. Now, let's look at these NFC standings. Philly, 5-2. Yo, Dallas Cowboys, 3-3 with that one damn tie. The Washington Commanders 3-4, Giants 2-5. Giants looked like they was about to be 3-4 until they just gave up whoever is running the Giants organization need they ass whooped. You got 40 seconds left and you could have just ran out the clock and instead you do that dumb stuff and have Jackson Dart. You moron. Brian Dable. Sir, let me gun you. Come here. Let me gun you. El Stupo. What the hell was that, sir? What is that? I know Melissa is happy as a bird this week because of your dumb ass. Happy as hell because of your dumb ass. Sir, you just literally gave the other team a victory this week that they shouldn't have never even had. You could have ran that clock out to 0 seconds and kicked and won. Scored and won. What the hell was you doing, sir? I'm just wondering. You was having a lapse in judgment. That's what we're gonna go with. Anyway, Tampa Bay 5-2, Carolina 4-3, Atlanta 3-3, 1-6 for the New Orleans Saints. The San Francisco 49ers, Seahawks, and Rams all 5-2. Arizona 2-5. The North, all winning teams. Marcus, you not telling me this is bad. Look at all these winners.
Said something. I ain't gonna mention no names or nothing.
9, 10, 11, 12. You got 12 winners out of 16 teams on the NFC side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Marcus, that's damn near 3/4 of the league with a winning record. You talking about some damn parity? Yeah, prescribed parity. Give me them pockets. How about that? New P word is old. The word pockets is old as hell, but it's relevant in this conversation. Let me see your pockets. That's what I want. Pockets. I want to check some pockets. You ain't about to sit here and play with me in this. Marcus, the alphabets. Since we running this down and since we talking about divisions and standings, we ain't even get to the topic at hand. You know what the topic at hand is?
What we got?
Who's the best team in the league? Marcus. Since you love so much purity, you tell me who the best team in the league is then. Well, start off with that.
I think you got to go Detroit. I think you got to go Detroit now. Detroit. Did
you say Detroit?
I got to go Detroit. I got to go Detroit. Marcus. And I hate to say that.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus the alphabet. Do you know how many teams? Do you know where Detroit would be ranked right now if the playoffs started today? Do you know where Detroit?
I'm just saying and I know a lot of people because of the record, they're going to say Indy. I'm not ready to give it to Indy yet. The eye in the sky does not lie. I think when you look at Detroit and the weapons that they have, their run game, I think that Gibbs and Montgomery are the best 1-2 punch running the football. They can pound you into submission with Montgomery, and then on every single play, Gibbs can take it to the house wherever he's at. Then you got speed on the perimeter too. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown, son God, who I don't think gets enough credit for what he does. And then you got the speedster, Jameson Williams. You still got Laporta. And Jared Goff is another guy who doesn't get enough attention. Then you got an elite edge rusher in Aiden Hutchinson. So for me personally, I would go the Lions. That would look. I know a lot of people are going to say the Colts because they're caught up in the moment. But when looking at, and I watched some Colts games, and they've done some good things. And Daniel Jones will probably be comeback player of the year. But when I look at a complete team that has everything to win, to take it, to win it all. Running game, passing game, a decent quarterback, good offensive line. I think Penei Sewell's the best tackle in the game. Aiden Hutchinson will probably be the next guy to get paid edge rusher. For me, watching these teams, for me, it's the Detroit Lions.
Marcus the alphabet. How cute are you? Didn't somebody tell you the Detroit Lions was the best team just around the corner ago? I said it. Now you want to say no. Now you want to say the Detroit Lions. See, there you go again, doing it again. You did it twice already in the show.
What else I said?
Started 45 minutes, and you done did it twice.
What else I said?
Now, this
I said you better get some respect to Caleb Williams. I said you better get some respect to Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams going to finish at the bottom.
You want to know what's so funny?
Yeah.
Why you picking Detroit? You doing yourself a disservice by picking Detroit, sir. See, this is what I love about the parity in the league. I keep telling you, know what, sir.
This is the Detroit team.
No, Marcus. You ain't slick. You just around the corner ago, I told you Detroit. Now this week you want to say Detroit. Detroit
because
would
it
be
changes
a 5
every week
seed right now. Detroit would be a 5 seed right now in the playoffs, and they're the best team in the league. Marcus the alphabet, sir. You got Green Bay, number 1. Green Bay is number 1 right now. San Francisco is number 2. Philly is 3. Tampa Bay 4. Detroit's 5. Seattle 6, and the Rams is 7. Marcus, your Chicago Bears ain't even on the picture. Wonder why they're not in the picture? Because half the 12 out of the 16 teams in the NFC got a winning record. They not even. Don't you mention the Chicago Bears again until they got 8-9 wins before week 15.
All you can do is play the game. All you can do is play the games that are in front of you. All you can do is again,
because all you doing bets is about to lose a bet. You about to lose a bet.
We have to give respect to Ben Johnson. I think what Ben Johnson's doing incredible job. And the same thing with Shane Steichen. I don't want to take anything away from Shane Steichen. For me right now, Torch, if it came down to Coach of the Year, I think we got to put Shane Steichen up there from the Colts because he took a risk, a career-threatening risk. You benched Anthony Richardson, who was the number 4 overall pick, number 4, number 5, and you bring in Daniel Jones and give him the control of the team, and he took off with it. If Daniel Jones had went up there and crashed and burned, Shane Steichen might be on the hot seat right now instead of being considered for the Coach of the Year. So Daniel Jones probably comeback player of the year. MVP, I don't know. I don't know if they would give him the MVP.
Ooh, no. You're going too far. Too far. Stay right here on the best team in the league. You said the Detroit Lions, And you know what? You're going to have to stay with the Detroit Lions, sir. Because when the Detroit Lions make sure that your team not in the playoffs, I want you to make sure you're lying right now, Mr. Lions. You're lying right now. I don't want to call you the Lion King, but you're lying right now. And you think you're slick. It's all good. Y'all make sure y'all tag this, clip this, tag this right now. Mark Alphabets today on 10/22/25 that the Detroit Lions was the best team in the league. Clip it. Tell
for me
sure
right
you
now.
Don't let him forget.
Who did we say was the best team 3 weeks ago? We were saying Buffalo. We were saying, some of these.
Who?
When Buffalo
said Buffalo?
When Buffalo.
Not nobody on this show.
Not me. I wasn't saying it. I ain't gonna mention no names or nothing. But their initials are Marcus Herring. Their initials are Marcus Herring. I ain't gonna mention no names or nothing. They ain't giving Buffalo enough credit. They ain't giving Buffalo enough credit. When people are 3-4-0, they all up there. It changes every week. When I watch Detroit now,
Hey, I wrote a whole article about it, and on top of it, I told you on the show that I was not giving the Bills the number 1 seed until I seen them win 9 games in a row. Because I'm not believing in this whole circle the wagons thing. You're not getting me to get on that bed. You're not getting me to get on that wagon. I'm not getting on there. I know it's broke. That little house on a prairie ass wagon, go right downhill real quick, and you're going to see one of the wheels break off, and then that's going to be the end of it. You're going to have people making excuses, calling them reasons for why the Bills is back in the same position they is, again, the same position they always in. No dog in the Bills. Hey, Jennifer, by the way. How you doing, Jennifer? I see you in the comments. I see you watching, baby. I see you. Let me read some of these comments. Bengals were absolutely impressive. Chase beat the brakes off some of the best rated corners in the game. Ramsey, Slay, Porter Jr. Melissa, what's going on? Since Bet brought up the Bills game, let me interject. The Bills were never down by more than 2 scores, and the Ravens have a history of giving up these games. The Ravens players find ways to lose. Their best players do it. It wasn't about Derrick Henry ever being a fumbler. The refs put the Giants on the 2-yard line. That was not a DPI by the Broncos. One of the worst calls of the weekend. Right now, the Indianapolis Colts may be the best. JT is an MVP candidate. The tight end is a jack of all trades. The quarterback is leading the team, scoring over 30 points a game. Detroit is in a conversation as well. Damn right, I said it. Philly was 4-0 as well, and y'all said they were the best. Keep that energy. Oh, whoa. Hold on, no. Hold on. Marcus Herring, when you say y'all better not be plural for the people that's on this show, because I damn sure didn't say the Eagles was the best team. In fact, me and Marcus had a whole damn debate on why I said that the Eagles wasn't the best team in the league. I also was the same person on the same show who said that those wins that the Eagles was getting this year was not a prescription for success consistently. And what did they do 2 weeks in a row right after I said it?
Okay, but that's the same thing with That's the same thing with Buffalo. What was it? You put a slide.
I called Buffalo and I called Philly. Yeah, I called them both.
You put the slide. You put the slide up showing. You put the slide up showing.
Yeah.
The combined record of Buffalo's opponent. You put that up like 2 weeks ago.
3-21. 3-21.
That's why I was saying you're saying damn right. The combined record of the teams that you beat was 3-21. It was
3-21. Blast off. I seen it coming. I told you it was gonna happen. Listen, but as far as parity, I just find this year to be very, very interesting. Now, the parity may change in a couple weeks when you see, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's going to get worse. I think it's going to be even more. You want to know why?
Why is it?
Because I looked at the Baltimore Ravens schedule. Ooh-wee. The Baltimore Ravens schedule is a very favorable one for the next several weeks. What team plays the Chiefs, Lions and Eagles. What team plays them 3 weeks in a row? Back to back to back. Put that in the comment section. Go find out what team plays if you can. What team plays those 3 teams 3 weeks in a row? Oh, I think it might be the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, it is. It's your Cowboys. Marcus. Yeah. Stephen A said today, your team going to the playoffs. The playoffs. Marcus, your team ain't touching the playoffs. I'm telling you right now. Right now, go ahead and clip it. I said it. Go ahead and clip me. If you want, Dwayne Woodley. I know you love doing reels and stuff. Go ahead and reel this one. This one is real for real. You ain't going to need a fishing pole for this. I said, how about them Cowboys? They not making the playoffs. Stephen A, I can't believe you. You big flop, you flippity flopper. 1 minute you're laughing at the Cowboys. Now all of a sudden they have a couple of good weeks. CeeDee Lamb is in there, and George Pickens is in there, and Dak Prescott putting up them numbers.
He's probably looking at the trade deadline. Look, I believe, and I'm gonna put clip this. You want to clip something? Clip this. In the next 2 or 3 weeks, one, you got reinforcements coming back for the Cowboys. Okay, they got players that are coming back.
Defensive? Are they defensive?
Yes.
Are they defensive?
The Marvion Overshown, one of the best, who was rated like a top. I want to say like a top 5 or top 6 linebacker. Their third round pick, Siobhan Ravel, who had a first round grade on him before he tore his ACL. The kid out of East Carolina. Do you know what team has the second most salary cap space? Oh, I know. I know. So there's going to be a man. There's going to be
hold on. I do. Yeah. I know. I do. Okay. I know. The same team that idiot was just thinking about grabbing Max Crosby. You moron. Damn. What the hell is your damn owner's name again? Oh, I forgot. That's right, JJ. And it's not for Dynamite. It's not for Dynamite. It might be.
Why wouldn't you try to go get Max Crosby? How's that a bad move trying to get Max Crosby?
What? Marcus,
why would you not try to go get Max?
You want the answer? I'm about to explain it to you.
Go ahead. Okay.
Why would you get rid of Micah Parsons?
Yeah.
You sent him to the team who beats your ass constantly, right? Yes. You have all type of defensive efficiencies on your team. Your corner play sucks. Secondary is garbage. They can't cover a bed spread, let alone receivers. They can't cover a twin size bed. Let alone you want to go get Max Crosby to pay him the same money. You goofball.
Okay, hang on. You messed up. That's where you're wrong at. No. See, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out. I'm here. I'm here for you.
Come on to help me out.
How much is Micah Parsons? You're a Green Bay Packers fan, right? You're a Green Bay Packers fan,
sure
right?
Am.
Okay.
Sure am.
How much does Micah Parsons make a year?
Oh, you already know.
I can tell you. If you don't know, I'll tell you. He is the highest paid non-quarterback in the league.
Oh, I know.
He makes $47 million a year. You know how much Max Crosby makes? 34.
Guess what?
Is there that much of a drop-off between if you put Max Crosby on this defense, screaming off the edge, and you're not paying him $47 million? I think look, a lot of this stuff is a moot point because the Raiders have said they're not trading him. The Bengals have also said they're not trading Trey Henderson because after this game against the Steelers, they're like, we're not trading him. But if you got 2 first-round picks, and if you're able to flip those picks and go get Max Crosby, where do we have Max Crosby at as far as edge rushers, Torch? I'm just curious.
Oh,
What is?
I was about to say that. I'm so glad that you mentioned that, sir.
Okay, where do we have Max Crosby as far as edge rush?
Whoa, Marcus the Alphabets.
Yeah.
How dare you, in the same diatribe, give a good point and then destroy it all in the same breath, sir?
I'm not destroying no
You
point.
said, "Oh no! I'm about to tell you how you did it. How you did it."
Okay.
What do you? Yes.
Can you do me a favor? Get your camera right in front of customer service.
Marcus the Alphabets.
Multi-tools right there.
Yeah.
That guy.
Right
Keep
here.
an eye on him.
Okay.
Can you get those logged on back there for me?
Yeah. And
I want
a
to
few.
see if he pocketed a fucking phone charger.
Okay. Got you. That guy right there. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at him. But Marcus, you not slick, sir. Yeah, Marcus, you not slick, sir. In the same diatribe, you just gave up Max Crosby, right? And Micah Parsons. They get paid totally different amount of wages, right?
Yes.
Where's the difference between Max Crosby and freaking Micah Parsons? I'll tell you the difference.
Okay.
JJ Watt is in the middle of that list, right?
TJ.
I mean TJ. I'm sorry, JJ. I'm thinking. Once again. I'm thinking about your damn.
I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for
you. TJ Watt is in the middle of that. You telling me that Max Crosby is in the top 3?
No. I'm not saying.
So where do you have Max Crosby?
I'm asking you, where do we have Max Crosby
at number 5 or 6?
Micah
Parsons is 1. Micah Parsons is 1.
He's not number 1. He's
What?
not number 1.
What?
And I love Micah.
Marcus.
He's not number 1. He's not number 1.
He got paid number 1 money. He got paid number 1 money.
That happens. And you know who's the highest paid? You know who the highest paid? You know who the highest paid corner is right now? And we're going to do it by money. You know who the highest paid quarterback? Dak Prescott's the highest paid quarterback. He's the best quarterback in the league.
Hell no.
Sauce Gardner.
Who better than? No. Who's better than Micah Parsons coming off the edge?
Myles Garrett.
Go ahead and say TJ Watt.
Okay, TJ Watt. How many defensive players? How many defensive? How many defense?
That's funny.
You said he's
find out.
getting
No. We're gonna find out this week. We're gonna find out this week who better.
You said he's getting.
We'll
paid
find
like
out this week who better.
You said he's getting paid like you know who the highest paid
we're gonna
corner is in the league. I can tell you who the highest paid corner in the league. You ready? Sauce Gardner. Is he the best corner? Is Sauce Gardner the best?
Hell no.
Okay,
Hell no.
so that's not a good argument.
Hold on.
That's
That's
a
real
good
cute. Hold on. No.
That's not a
real
good
cute
argument.
that you use a mute argument. Nah, Marcus think he's slick. He gonna use mute arguments. He gonna use mute arguments to make arguments.
No, you said he's getting paid like the number 1. Okay, so Sauce Gardner.
Is
Sauce Gardner the best corner? Okay, is Sauce Gardner? Okay, is Sauce Gardner the best corner in the league?
No, we ain't talking about Sauce Gardner. We ain't talking about him. We talking about Micah Parsons. We talking about Micah Parsons.
Okay, Micah Parsons is an incredible player. He played for my team for 5 years.
Whoa. Who got the most pressures this year? Pressures this year?
Okay.
No, I ain't done. No. Don't stop me.
Who's got the most sacks?
Who got the best? Marcus. He has the most pressures. He's on a brand new team.
You know what pressure means? Okay.
He just had 3
pressure, you know what pressure means?
Just had
pressure. Okay. You know what pressure means? That means almost. Okay, this week. Almost. That means you almost got there.
Hold on. Marcus, you real cute. This ain't no. Hold on. What's
what
it?
pressure means. I almost got there.
You think you cute?
I almost.
Marcus, you think you cute? You almost had the whole world believing in that diatribe when you say almost, because almost pressure for one player. Hold on. Almost pressure for one player is I got your ass for another one. That's on his team. Don't try to play those games, Marcus. You ain't slick. Marcus the Alphabets. He has the most pressures. Number 1. Number 2, he has the best run defense grade out of all of them, sir. That's number 2. Number 3, is his team the best team? Whoa. No, sir. Since we love to bring up records and best teams, like we just did earlier, who has the best? Who's number 1 right now on the power rankings? My guy.
For teams?
Right now today. For today.
I didn't see it. Don't say the Packers.
Yes, the Green Bay Packers.
They're number one. Okay, I gotta see that. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. I gotta see that because I don't believe the Packers are number one. So there ain't no way.
Yes, they
ain't
are.
No way.
They're number one. They're the number one seed in the NFC too, sir. What you thought? So you think the Colts can beat the Packers? You think the Colts can beat the Packers?
I think it's the 49ers, ain't it?
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Oh, that's that damn tie. It's that damn tie. That's what that
tie.
Damn
tie. Your tie. Your tie. Your tie, sir. Yeah.
All I know is this number one seed. This number one seed that and this all-world edge rusher let the Dallas Cowboys put 40 points on them. They put 40 points.
You know what? You know what though? You know what? You know what's so funny? All the greats have a hard time usually against their old teams.
Do they?
All the great, yeah. Peyton Manning had a hard time in the beginning against the Colts when he used to play them and when he was in Denver. I mean, they have hard times. But guess what? Who made the game-winning sack that kept y'all from winning the game? Micah Parsons.
You made the game-tying sack after they done put 40 points on you. After they put 40 points on you, was brought in there to be the difference maker.
It's okay. Well, listen, we put 40 on y'all too, though.
Okay, that's fine. Our defense sucks. We let them go. We let them go. And you said the same amount of points scored on you. We let them go. He was supposed to come over there and be a difference maker for you.
Hey, Marcus, guess what? If you make the playoffs, we're going to see if it be a tied end. When we make the playoffs and you make the playoffs, if you make the playoffs, we're going to see if it's going to be a tied end.
We'll see.
Okay? And this week, we're going to find out.
I will say this,
we're going to find out.
Before the trade deadline, I'm just putting it out there. I'm calling my shot. Before the trade deadline, Dallas is going to do something drastic on that defense. I don't think that this Max Crosby stuff is people say a lot. Oh, he's off the we'll never trade him. Guess what? If I would have told you in March that the Dallas Cowboys was going to trade Micah Parsons. If I would have told you that the Cowboys were going to trade Micah Parsons in March, would you have believed me? Come on, if I would have told you that your Green Bay Packers would get Micah Parsons in March, would you have believed me? So I'm just saying, the Raiders, they could say all of this. If your house is worth $100,000 and I say, hey, Torch, I'll give you $100,000, you'll probably say no. But if I come over there and I say, I'll give you $300,000, sold! You will sell it in a heartbeat. Look, it's 2 or 3 more weeks until the
Marcus. Real quick. I'm sorry. My heart almost jumped out of my chest in laughter when I just seen what Dwayne Woodley just put up on the damn. Dwayne, you wasn't serious, was you? You was not. That better have been a joke. I kid, I joke. That better be a joke. He said, Torch, they have a high-powered offense. What do you mean Dallas ain't going to make the playoffs? Sir, the Cincinnati Bengals have had a high-powered offense for 2 years and missed the playoffs 2 years in a row. By the way, that ain't what you talking about. Dallas, listen, sir. Dallas done had a high-powered offense the last couple years. Wasn't Dak Prescott just number 2 in MVP voting? Yes. Sir, don't you sit there and lie. You want to sit here and lie on world-class.
You have to say, look, we got to give credit where credit's due.
Marcus.
Oh, hang on. Let me ask you this. Right now, give me your top 3 for MVP right now. After what you've seen the past week, the past couple of weeks, who's your top 3 MVP right now? Who's your top 3 for the MVP right
now? Right now. Hold on. I got a whole slide for it. Hold up. I'm about to show you. I got to show you. I want you to see it.
I know Dak Prescott somewhere up in there. I think the past 3 weeks he has 14 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
they didn't have Pickens and Lamb last year. Okay, guess what? And they're gonna be picking lambs at the end of the season when they don't make the playoffs too. They're gonna be picking lambs on the ball.
They also brought back slow, washed up ass Ezekiel
Yes,
Elliott.
he does. He looks good. Congratulations. Listen,
we
sir.
just talked about Daniel Jones. We just talked about
the
Daniel
division
Jones.
you play in the conference that you play in, sir. You may.
Who's the boogeyman? Who's the boogeyman in the NFC? Who's the boogeyman in the NFC that you're like, that's just like, oh my God, that's just running away with the division. Now, Tampa Bay just lost Mike Evans. He just broke his collarbone. He just crushed his collarbone. The Rams, Puka Nacua was hurt. I'm just saying there ain't no boogeyman out there. It's like this team is just unstoppable, unbeatable. The Eagles secondary is terrible. Green Bay's secondary is terrible. You got a good front seven.
What?
Your secondary is not
stop
that
that
good.
Disrespect.
Oh no.
Being disrespectful. That's a lie. You about to say a lie on World Class Wednesday, sir. You about
the
to
Lions. The Lions.
You about to sit here and lie right on World Class Wednesday.
The Lions. The Lions are missing their entire secondary. Terrion Arnold, he's out. The safety, Brian Branch, he's out. They were missing their entire secondary. There is no boogeyman. The 49ers don't have any receivers. 49ers don't got no receivers. Ayuk, they don't know when he's coming back. Who else they got? Jawan Jennings. Kittle didn't have a damn
Marcus the
catch.
alphabet. Marcus, I gotta stop you right here.
There ain't no.
I gotta stop you right here. Okay. You just sat here, Marcus the alphabet. You just sat here and lied right on the damn World Class Wednesdays. I told you. See, that's what you get for picking the Lions. You picked the Lions, and now you up here lying right here on the show. You said the Packers secondary was trash. Marcus, they're in top 10 in fewest pass yards given up, sir. The Packers are top 10 in fewest yards given up in the secondary, sir. You just sat here and lied.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you can run on them. Why am I going to pass when I can run?
Marcus, hold on, Marcus. You just sat up here and told another lie. The Packers are number 5 in run defense.
Okay,
sir. Lies.
The Packers are not the. I don't view the Packers like that. And guess what else? And here's the other thing. And here's the other thing, Torch. Here's the other thing. Jordan Love is iffy, bro. Jordan Love is iffy.
Oh, here we go with this nonsense.
Jordan Love is iffy. Sir. Y'all might have. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this on wax. Y'all might have the best. Y'all might have the best backup quarterback in the league. Jordan Love better stay on the straight and narrow, because Malik Willis, every single time that Jordan Love goes through one of his little funks or gets hurt, Malik Willis is the one who comes in and pulls his fat out the fire. Malik Willis is the one that comes and pulls his fat out the fryer. I'm just saying, when he went over there to Brazil.
This guy is so disrespectful. Marcus the alphabet. Okay, sir. See, this is what you get for picking the Lions. I told you. No. Now clip this. You want to clip something? Clip how Marcus just straight up lied on this damn show. Talk about something. They suck in secondary, but they're top 10. They suck in run defense, but they're top 5. By the way, Marcus the alphabet overall, the Packers are number 6 in defense overall. They've only given up 13 touchdowns all year. Do you know that there is only 1, 2, 3 other teams? 4 other teams that have given up less touchdowns. You want to know who those 4 teams are? The Rams.
Let me think.
Broncos,
probably the Colts, Broncos,
the Broncos, Giants, the Falcons.
Falcons.
I didn't the Texans. Nope. The Colts. Nope. The Colts gave up 16 touchdowns, sir. It's not the Colts.
Not the Colts.
It's
okay.
the Falcons. Yes, because remember the Falcons was the number 1 defense just last week. Just last week they was the number 1 defense. They're number 2, by the way. Broncos 11. They're number 3. Texans 11. They're number 4. Number 4 overall. Packers 13. They are 6th. Guess who's number 5? The Chiefs. They sitting up here sleeping on the Chiefs. The Chiefs defense is top 5 right now. By the way, while you're sleeping, sir, don't you dare disrespect my team and get on this show like that. Talk about something. Oh, they pass and run deep. I don't view them like that. Oh my goodness, sir. What did we do to Montgomery and no? What did we do to Sonic and Knuckles week 1? I just want to know. Just for shits and giggles. What did we do to them week 1? Okay.
Now, sir, look, it's a division game. Do you see the Patriots kicking the Bills' ass again? You see the Patriots beating the Bills again? In the second
yes,
time?
I do. Yeah, hold on. Watch this. You ready? You ready? In New England? Oh, you didn't see that coming. You didn't see that coming, huh? You didn't see me say yes?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clip this. Yes, sir. I see the New England Patriots beating that ass in New England. If the Bills don't straighten out this crap now, you want to talk about a team they really should be talking about that's in trouble? The Bills is in trouble. Let me tell you why they're in trouble. You ready?
Okay.
Their run defense is god-awful atrocious, number 1. Number 2, that secondary is god-awful. Just because they can run all over you don't mean that your secondary don't suck. You just tried to use that same diatribe against my team, but the only difference is my team don't suck.
So let me ask you this. So does Maxwell Harrison coming back, does that help anything? The 2 defensive tackles that were suspended for, PEDs, that doesn't change the equation? Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. I can confirm nor deny. I tell you what, his speed alone should be a factor, but we've also seen speedy corners get the brakes beat off of them. So that's a here nor there right now because we haven't seen him play. Until I see him play a game, I'm not going to
crown him yet.
Confirm whether he is or not. He should, but does that mean he is? No. So now, no. Oh, and let me get to the rest of this Bill stuff. By the way, if you don't start feeding James Cook the ball at times when he needs the ball the most, when you need to win football games, you're going to lose football games because guess what? Joshua Palmer can only make 1 to 2 plays a game. Moore can only make 1 play a game. Coleman has fell off the planet Earth. He is in space floating somewhere right now, by the way. Dawson Knox is a 2 play per game. Hold on.
What's the problem with Coleman?
He has no speed. He can't get separation, and he has no speed. Again, so watch this. Hold on. And I like Coleman, and I watched him at Florida State, and I could have told you that. But regardless, sir, the wide receiver play is boo-boo shit. So guess what? If I'm any team, I go man across the board against Buffalo and dare you to beat me. And then when I know it's running down, it's by Josh Allen. But guess what else? When I know you got to run the football, I'm loading the box. You have a problem. The Buffalo Bills have a problem, a big problem. They better figure out very quickly, very fast. Carolina's coming up this week, and you got to deal with a 2-headed monster, not a 1-headed monster this week. Again, the week after, you got to go deal with Kansas City and that top 5 defense in a offense that is putting up 30-plus points per game now since Xavier Worthy came back. You got to deal with that. So, again,
don't forget, Rice.
Rice just came back, but I'm not celebrating Rice coming back like he just came from some injury. This fool was suspended for a felony. I don't give a damn. I'm not. You know what I mean? You know where I'm going.
I'm just saying he's back, but you got to account for him. You got to account. I'm not saying he should be praised or nothing. But I also believe in redemption. The man paid $1 million, and he did his time. You can't say these are the same people that I saw when Michael Vick got out of prison. They're like he should never be allowed to play again because he killed some dogs. He was fighting dogs. We have to give people
I
grace.
If
you serve your time, what they say, do the crime, do the time. Okay, he did 6 games without pay. 6 games without pay. He had to pay restitution. He still got to do 30 days in jail. And he's on 5 years probation. What else do you want? What else do you want from this man?
Guess what? And I don't want nothing else. I just listen. At this point, I don't want nothing else. I'm just not celebrating him. That's all I'm saying. I'm not tearing the guy down. I'm just saying I'm not celebrating him. But the Kansas City Chiefs is somebody you got to worry about next, coming up right after that. So you got to worry about them too, dude. I told you this, and I'm gonna tell you this one more time on the show. If the Bills end up 4-4 by week 8, I'm firing Sean McDermott. Now, I'm not playing games. I've seen this. Watch the magic number. Ready for this? Magic number. You believe in a parallel universe? Put up the 4 3 times. 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4. Put that number up. That will be the Bills' record. 4 and 4.
That's how the 4 horsemen do it.
Yes, 4 and 4. And you've lost to the Chiefs 4 times in the playoffs. For those reasons, I'm on your ass. By week 9, if you're 4 and 4, I'm on your ass. I don't care. This is just me. Now, you talked about MVP race. Jonathan Taylor, he's a running back. They need to give him the same respect as Saquon Barkley. He is putting up Saquon Barkley numbers plus right now. The only difference is that
we see this every year with the running backs.
Last year, Saquon Barkley. Yep, Saquon. We see it every year.
Jonathan Taylor is Christian McCaffrey a couple of years ago.
Hold on, watch this. Your boy Dak Prescott ain't on this list, sir. I see Drake May, I see Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, and Daniel Jones on this list. I will take 2 of the 3. Give me Matthew Stafford, give me Jared Goff. I'm not sure if I believe Derek May yet, until I see the New England Patriots with 10 wins. I don't believe in Derek May yet. May can come June, July, August, September, October, November. I don't give a damn. Until I see 10 wins, that's how I feel about that. Daniel Jones.
Are you sold yet? Are you sold yet?
Daniel Jones, sir. Daniel Jones. I am not 100% sold on Daniel Jones yet.
Yeah, me
because again, you can thank your guy in Philadelphia for this. Jalen Hurts effect. Sir, when you have a all-world, Marcus, all-world running back, you're getting bailed out. The Colts run more than they pass. Sir.
They have to. Look at their receiving core. Michael Pittman Jr., Adonai Mitchell.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think those two are so underrated. I think people sleep on them too.
I don't know, Torch.
I think they're being slept
Alex
on.
Pierce.
I think they're being slept on. I think Alex Pierce might be one of the better slot receivers in the league.
Joshua Downs.
Marcus, this is tough for me to say, but I believe Alex Pierce might be one of the better slot receivers in the league.
Okay.
Michael Pittman Jr. is slept on. Adonai Mitchell is being slept on. You do wait a minute, watch this. Since we bigging up the Colts so much, you do realize that the Colts should be undefeated if it wasn't for Adonai Mitchell having that BS mistake of dropping the ball before crossing the goal line, right? We do realize that this team technically should be 7-0 right now.
Okay.
We do also realize that this team could have been 5-2 if Denver didn't fuck around.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, it's so many variables.
I put it on my Libra scale, Marcus. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They could be 7-0. They could be 5-2. They're sitting at 6-1. To me, I just need to see it more. The Colts, oh man,
you're not sold yet. You don't believe.
Give me Give me 9-1. If the Colts go 9-1, I'll start believing.
You'll be a believer.
You give me 9-1, and I'm like, yo, we got a problem.
Yeah,
we got a problem, sir. But I know we're getting close to the end. I knew that this was gonna be real cool, real chill show.
That's what's up. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We're gonna do what we've been doing Thursday morning. And tomorrow night. So we got 2 shows tomorrow. We're about to get ready to get up out of here. So Torch can go get over there and cover the Buffalo Sabres, man. But we'll be back tomorrow. What we've been doing, the preview show for Thursday night football. We're gonna have to probably do the show, the Thursday night football. It's gonna be a Alphabets football show, kind of a Rise Up Unlimited radio show mashup tomorrow night, because I'm not gonna be able to do a show on Friday night because I'm going to be on the road out of town going to go see my niece get married. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow morning. What time 11 Eastern or noon?
Yeah.
What are we doing? 11?
Yeah, 11.
11 Eastern tomorrow morning. Myself and Dre, we're going to do the preview the Thursday night football game, and then we'll come back tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow night. And we're going to do Alphabets football show, Rise Up Unlimited radio show mashup tomorrow night, myself, Mona, and Dre. So make sure y'all tune into that. We got to get up out of here. Torch's got to get over there and cover the Sabres. We appreciate everybody who's come out. I didn't see a lot of people tonight. I know this ain't our regular time for this. But we got a few things. We try to walk and chew gum at the same time. But we appreciate you. We appreciate the support. Everybody have a good night. We will see y'all in the morning. Let me see here real quick. Braxton Hills, who you got going Super Bowl if y'all pick right now? Chiefs and Lions. Chiefs and Lions. Who you got Super Bowl pick, George?
You know,
it's way too early. You can go Packers?
You know I'm going to pick my Packers.
Chiefs, Packers?
Yeah,
Chiefs, Packers? Chiefs, Packers. Okay, there you have it. Lions, Packers, Chiefs, Packers. Lions, Packers,
and the Lions
Chiefs,
is really good, by the way. The Lions is really good. I give y'all respect.
Yeah,
110%.
Sure. So we'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all have a good night. Torch, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to be going right after this.